when you road trip started in the States, you come into Canada, still not quite home, but close to home, and I just the kind of the feeling of playing Canadian teams in back-to-back this week in Ottawa and Montreal.
Yeah, obviously really exciting. Anytime you get a chance to play in Canada and some of these other cities, it's always fun. Really looking forward to the weekend.
When you look at where the team is at right now, I know a little disappointed with last night, but 8-0-2 in the last 10. Do you kind of feel like you're playing and the record sort of justifies the way your team is playing lately?
Yeah, I think our game is coming around since the break. We got a big win in Detroit there where we probably didn't play our best and certainly didn't play our best last night either, and found a way to get a point. That's what good teams do, find ways to put points in the bank when maybe you don't have your A game. So definitely looking for us to get back to where we were before the break.
A year ago today, Jay was hired. First, if you could maybe, if you have not necessarily memories, but what was going on at that time that Dave unfortunately was let go and they promoted Jay, who you were familiar with as an assistant?
Yeah, certainly not a great time. We weren't playing very well at all, and obviously Kenny felt the change needed to be made, and Woody and Mance came up, and they've been great. They've really turned the ship around, and Woody, just how much energy and how much passion he brings to the job. It's fun to see and fun to be a part of, and obviously Mance as well. So they kind of brought in new life, and that's what we needed at the time.
On top of energy and passion, what's the biggest difference Jay has made, do you think, in this past year?
In terms of systems, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, just on the hockey end of
it. They've changed certainly a couple of things. Nothing too drastic, I guess, but just that new energy and that new that new voice. Sometimes is all you need.
And then one other thing Gene asked about was the fact that you're playing in Ontario. How many friends and family do you have from Ontario that will be coming out for this part of this road trip?
0. So maybe early on in my career they were making the trip, but Ottawa's a little far for them. So yeah.